So EA have decided to go ahead and release a brand new featured collection promo in NBA Live Mobile. This is for the month of September, and it's looking like this is going to completely replace the monthly master section, and that is because we have got the live pass and the new game time for the first day of the month. However, this is looking like it is going to replace the monthly master section because we don't have a monthly master event this month, which is really interesting. I'm surprised EA decided to add this towards the end of the season. Whether or not we'll get season 9 is a whole completely separate thing. It's not guaranteed or anything like that, but if we did get season 9, I would have thought that this would be something new added then, not necessarily towards the end of this season. But what we essentially have is 4 masters. Only available at the moment is this 106 overall Claxton, but later on throughout the month we will get those other 3 masters. The way it works, or what I'm gathering from the text, is it says each week features a limited time player for you to add to your lineup. So the first week of September is going to give you that Claxton, the next week should give you that Kuzi, then Brown on the 3rd week, and then Gervin will become available on that 4th week. I'm not sure whether they'll have completely separate events every single time. You can see the timer on the feature collection one to get Claxton has got 6 days and 24 hours, so obviously that's 7 days in total. So I'm not sure whether we'll have a completely new thing for the second master with different events and different ways of that going ahead and being run. If we do, I will do separate videos on all of that, but let's take a look at the first one over here, which is to get that 106 overall Claxton. You've got a basic set of events which you can go ahead and play through. These are going to be resetting every 12 hours, and you got 5 you can play through, each one costing 20 stamina, and each one is going to give you 25 of these featured points. That is very basic. You can go ahead and do that, not costing a lot of stamina, very easily done over there. Below that, there is a really interesting event. Now this one, you will have to win the match in order to get it done. There are 4 of these to play through, again on a 12-hour reset, I believe, and this one's going to give you a pack. Now on this pack, it doesn't tell you the chances at all of what you're going to need in order to get yourself the fragments. I've played through 2 events so far, as you can see. The first one, I only got 75 of those featured points. However, the second one, I did get myself the points and the tokens. So it's looking like in every single pack, you're guaranteed to get yourself 75 of the same points which you're getting from this event. So that's 75 of those featured points. However, there is also that slight chance you get yourself a player fragment. I don't know at all what the chances are of you being able to get that, because of course it's not showing on the pack itself, but playing through all of those every 12 hours will get you a lot more points as you go through this promo. The third way of getting points is through the objective section. As you can see, there are 5 objectives which you can do, and these again will reset every day. So these are going to reset every day. The events are resetting every 12 hours. These you can do all of them, each one giving you 100 of the featured points. So we'll run through all of them one by one. The very first one is to simply spend 1,500 stamina. Now of course, if you've maxed out your stamina bar like me, it's up to 600. If you haven't done that, make sure you're trying to level up. I've done a whole separate video on how you can level up and get XP quickly to get that stamina bar up. Apart from that, you just want to spend your stamina wherever, whether it be the promo that's going on at the moment, which is back to school, or whatever promo that's going on at the moment for you when you're watching this, or even in the feature collection section itself. Wherever you can spend stamina, it's up to you. It doesn't really matter. You just need 1,500 spent. That'll get you 100 of these featured points. The one underneath that is to win live today games. So you need to win 10 of them, and they are there in the live today section of the game. You can win any 10, and that should be good to go. There is one which doesn't cost stamina, which is called the League Training Ground event. But of course, you need to spend stamina to get the first one done. So if you want to spend stamina, just basically play through any of the ones on the map that cost stamina. Underneath that is to win 6 showdown games. This is very simple and self-explanatory. Just go into showdown. It costs 25 stamina. So again, you're spending your stamina in this mode, win 6 games, and that'll be good to go and get yourself another objective done. The fourth one is to win 2 seasons games. Go into the season section of the game and then basically just go ahead and press play. 10 stamina is going to be the cost required to get through each quarter, and each one is a fairly simple matchup. Of course, the higher the season you are, the harder the opponent is. So me, I'm on the very first season. I've only played 3 games in this season, so you can see my opponent is a 64 overall compared to my 105 overall team. So it's very easy. You can auto play those, and that'll get you another 100 featured points. Underneath that is to win 4 arena games. So that is in the PvP section of the game. Of course, if you're in a region which doesn't have a viable server, then unfortunately you can't do this one. If you do have a viable server like me, you can hit play, go into that, and then get yourself those 4 wins. That will get you in total 500 of the points every single day, and all of those points can be used in one of 2 ways. Either you go ahead and press on this shopping cart icon, which gives you a chance of getting Nicholas Claxton. This does show you the chances of getting him, so you can see it's a 5% chance that you get a 106, or it is a 95% chance you will get an 85 to 96 overall player. This will cost you 600 of those points, whereas to the right hand side of that, you can spend 300 points to get yourself a guaranteed player fragment. Now, of course, the player fragments you're also getting from this event over here if you're getting lucky enough. And if we head over into the sets, this is where you are then using those fragments in order to exchange straight away to get yourself Claxton. So you can see you need 100 tokens to get yourself the 106 overall Claxton. Another way of getting player fragment tokens is by doing this set over here. Now, it does show on this as only being able to get 1 token from this set. However, if you press the info tab, it is going to give you 5 player fragments. I've done this once already, and the great thing about this set is it's completely repeatable and there is no cooldown on it whatsoever. So I've gone ahead and done it once, didn't come up with a cooldown. I know loads of people that have gone ahead and done this multiple times to get themselves multiple player fragment tokens. All you need to do is exchange 85 to 96 overall players, whack them in this set. They can be past season players. As you can see, this Jordan Poole is a past season player. He's showing up in this set. It can be current season, or they could be ones which you have got through core trade up sets. Maybe you just got them lying around through the auction house, or of course through that chance pack of you getting Claxton or not. You don't get Claxton, you're getting a base player. That can be used in this set over here. So you get 5 player fragment tokens every single time you do this set, meaning you only need to do it 20 times and you've got yourself Claxton immediately straight away. Now, I did mention at the beginning of the video that we would be getting a week for each master. I have no idea whether any of the featured points or those player fragment tokens will carry over between the weeks. For example, these player fragment tokens I'm getting now may only be specific to Claxton, or I might be able to use them to get a 107 overall player later on throughout the month. There is no guarantee with any of this stuff. There's no information anywhere that I can see with any of this stuff. We're just going to have to wait and see what it's like. But if you wanted one of the 107s instead of a 106 overall Claxton, you could potentially save up those fragment tokens. So there's no guarantee with any of that stuff over there, but it's up to you what you want to do, whether you want to wait and save them up to see if you can use them for the 107s. There's no guarantee you can use them for the 107s. It's just you hedging your bets to see whether the points and the tokens will carry over between the weeks. But in terms of calculations, obviously I said that set is completely repeatable. You can do it as many times as you want. All you need is 100 tokens. So you essentially need to do that set 20 times. That will get you your 100 player fragment tokens, and that will get yourself a 106 or potentially a 107 later on throughout the month. However, if you didn't have enough players at all and you were just simply going off of the points, if you go into limited time events, you go into that first one, provided every single event after this one runs exactly the same way with the exact same event, objectives, the same amount of points, all of that stuff. And we can assume from this first event, you're getting 25 points, times that by 5, times that by 2, that's 250 points every single day from this event. Through the objectives, you're getting 500 points daily. And through this one over here, you're getting yourself a total of 600 points every single day. Adding that up in total gets yourself 1,350 points. And over a week, that'll be 9,450 points. That will in turn get you either 31 of these player fragment tokens by doing this set, or it will get you 15 of these chance packs to try and get yourself that Nicholas Claxton. Again, assuming that everything runs exactly the same throughout the month, and we get 4 promos, each equaling 7 days in total, that is going to give you 126 of these player fragment tokens, or 63 of the chance pack. Now, of course, some of the events in this node over here will ultimately give you those player fragment tokens, so you will be getting slightly more than that. However, probably the sets is the surefire way of you being able to get yourself enough player fragment tokens to get yourself all the way up to Claxton. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this featured collection promo. Again, I don't know exactly whether this is going to completely replace the monthly master section. It is just a completely new thing. Let me know what your thoughts are. And recently I did an NBA 2K24 video where every single time LeBron and the Lakers lost in the playoffs or never made it to the playoffs, they would be drafting a brand new superstar to their team. If you want to go check out that video, it should be popping up in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.